Hi everybody, it's Brandon Pipkin, the author of 21 Questions for 21 Millionaires, with another installment in the Truth About Success series. The topic of this video is goals. Rather than me telling you what I learned from the millionaires about goals, let you hear it in their words. Did you have written down goals?
Not really.
Did you ever set out to be a millionaire?
No.
Do you have goals now? Written down goals?
Absolutely.
And you have plans to get there? But you didn't along the way?
Well, I did as I got older. You asked me, did I have them when I started? No.
Yeah.
Did I have a goal of becoming a millionaire? No, I didn't.
Right.
I had the goal of being successful. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I tripped over the PG. That was not planned.
You wrote a business plan, I'm sure.
Yeah, I probably wrote less of a business plan than you might expect. It was more of a sketch, maybe on a whiteboard.
What did you want to get out of it?
I don't know that I ever really thought that way. I think I just looked at it and said, this is what I know how to do. There's a need for it in this area. I feel like I've done this before and could do it well. So I guess I'll just do it. I don't know that there was that deep of a thought process that says, what am I going to learn out of this, or what am I going to get out of it? It was just like, oh, this makes sense. I'll just go do this.
It was, this is what I'm going to do for the time.
Yeah.
This is the most logical next step.
That's a good way of putting it. It's easy when you look back to say, okay, these are the sort of the lessons I learned, but there's no way I was thinking like that as it was unfolding.
Did you ever set out to be a millionaire? Did you ever say, boy, making a lot of money is my goal, or before I die I want to make X amount of money?
No. I never had like a number on the wall that said, if I get there, I've made it. Anything like that. I think it was just more doing stuff that I found interesting and following the next step in sort of what I felt was like my business maturity process.
Did you ever along the way have specific goals? And I mean way back, even when you got out of college, did you have specific goals of money you wanted to make or places you wanted to live, anything like that? Did you write goals down?
Up until about a couple of years ago, I did not, but I'm a member of Entrepreneurs Organization, the Boston chapter now. I'm part of a forum group. And about 2 years ago, we sat down and we worked on our lifetime goals. I had business goals, top 3 for the year, but in terms of both personal and professional, I really never sat down to write an extensive list. I make it a point at least once a month to read them to see where I'm at, to keep myself in check, because a goal is not a goal unless you write it down. It's just a dream.
I had no master plan. I was playing volleyball.
Did you set forth a plan? Did you write down specifics of what you wanted the foundation to accomplish and why you were starting it when you did, when you started it?
Yeah, for sure. That's how I start almost every single project, with a plan.
And you actually sit down and write that out?
Yep. Everything I start, that's where I start, with a plan.
Do you have written down goals at the start?
Mm-hmm.
And you still do? You still work off goals?
Yeah. I write down goals for myself for the year, for 5 years, for 10 years.
And then for every project you're involved in, you have specific goals.
Yeah, and a plan of how to get there, which is changeable. It changes frequently, but I always have a plan.
The plan changes or the goals change?
Sometimes both.
What do they change based on?
Just the circumstances.
Did you have written down goals along this journey?
I never did. Instead of making goals and trying to fill them, I just went through life finding opportunities and taking them.
No written goals at all.
Did you have written down goals?
Most of my goals as far as a career were just kind of pipe dreams, really. And I wanted to make $100,000 a year by the time I was 30. I have no idea where I came up with that or why I did, but I wanted to. And I hoped to have $1 million by the time I was 40. But I didn't really write any. I really just wanted to be able to support a family. I don't know why I even had those other goals in mind. I don't know if they were really goals. They probably weren't.
Did you have written down goals?
Yes.
Did you have a vision of where you wanted to be?
Did you ever have written down goals for becoming a doctor, for the amount of money you wanted to make?
No.
For the amount of patients you wanted to... You never had written down goals?
No.
Did you ever have a vision of where you wanted to be in life?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I wanted to be known as somebody that knew how to do something better than anybody else in my community. And that's what I wanted to do.
Well, there you have it. Information about goals, plans, vision, in the millionaire's own words. See, when I was studying success, I was told that you had to have a goal, you had to have a plan, and these millionaires don't always corroborate that. Absolutely, some of them did. Some of them did not. Now you can formulate your own conclusion. If you'd like to learn more about these millionaires and some of the other things that they taught me, visit the website 21for21.com. That's 21for21.com, and pick up the book, 21 Questions for 21 Millionaires: How Ordinary People Create Extraordinary Success.